I suddenly need like a mango daiquiri or something. This is definitely, hello, look, my 2 fingers in there. I'm gonna try and make this video as like calm and relaxing as possible, so cue the aesthetically pleasing music. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is exactly what the title says, believe it or not. I'm literally sat on my makeup desk. So many of you guys said that you loved this setup. I'm literally sat in front of my vanity in my bedroom, just gonna do my makeup. I'm gonna shoot some content today and film some other bits. So the makeup look isn't gonna be too crazy. It's just kind of like my go-to look whenever I'm kind of taking pictures of myself. And I've got a bunch of new makeup to try. I've got the new Huda foundation. This is the Luminous Matte, which I'm so excited about. I've got the Fenty Beauty powder foundations. I've got a new NYX primer. I thought I had some, and I've got this new blush from Melt. Like, look how pretty that pink is. So yeah, I just thought, let's just sit and chat. I've got my iced coffee. I've been loving this. I got these little tumblers from Amazon. So good and reusable. If you go to like a drive-through, like let them know that you've got a cup. And I always just put my iced coffees in these. I've been buying the cold brew Lavazza, I think that's the brand, Lavazza cans, which is just cold espresso in a can, I think, and coconut milk. Sometimes the teeniest bit of vanilla and lots of ice. So good. I know makeup videos are sort of seemingly a thing of the past, but I know during this time, for me, doing makeup and getting glam, even if it's just to stay at home and do nothing, is a form of therapy. And I'm gonna try and not cut this video as much as possible. I really genuinely want this to be us like chatting, getting ready together, doing our makeup together. So whenever you're watching this, if you're watching this in the morning or something while you're getting ready, I feel like I'm gonna try and post this in the morning this time around. I normally post in the evenings, but like I said, I want this to feel like we're sat together having a chat, literally doing the same things as each other. If you're liking the sound of this video and you kind of prefer these more relaxed, chill videos, I have actually pre-planned a lot of kind of content that is literally, I don't know, feel like stuff that everyone's gonna be doing that you can relate to. This being one of them, because I have not done a makeup video in ages. Then make sure you give this video a thumbs up, drop me some videos that you'd like to see in the comment section down below. And without further ado, I feel like, oh yeah, no nails either. I feel like it's time to just jump into this makeup look, which is gonna be like a very neutral, soft glam, perfect for shooting pictures. Okay, so I probably will do my eyes first because we're going for like a winged look, but I'm gonna moisturize my skin. Loads of you have been asking me about like the skincare I've been using at the moment, the moisturizers I've been using at the moment, because I think in a vlog I said like, oh, I'm just wearing a moisturizer, and you were all like, what's the moisturizer? It's the Olay Complete Day Cream. Nothing too adventurous or exciting, or probably something that you hadn't heard of before. Love a good bit of Olay. I feel like the ingredients in Olay are so good and kind to my skin. I've been finding, I don't know if you guys remember, but do you remember when I did that pore strip and I had like the worst reaction on my nose ever? Like, it was so bad. I don't know if my nose has ever fully recovered, or maybe it's just the cold weather, I don't know, but I always just find that my nose now gets like exceptionally dry. And especially if I'm gonna be putting makeup on, I need to make sure that my nose is like super hydrated. So I like this because it's really hydrating, but works really nicely under makeup because it feels super lightweight on my skin. And I feel like it gives me a nice glow. Also, this spot needs to go, essentially. I don't usually get spots and I'm very lucky when it comes to that, but this was like an under the skin spot that was brewing, and I was like, oh my god, I just need it to like come to the surface and I need to pop it ASAP. It's now just like, it's not ever been poppable, and now it's just there and it doesn't really look like it's going anywhere. So that is a big fat shame. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyes, like I said, because we're going for a winged out look. So I'm just gonna pop some concealer on and prime my eyes. I'm so glad that you guys are, why do I look really funny like this? Let me just get a mirror out. I'm so glad that you guys like this setup. It's not gonna stay like this for too much longer. I mean, it will be if I'm doing sort of more sit down videos like this for the next couple of weeks. But when I move, I'm obviously not gonna like be in this exact spot, but I feel like the neon light is kind of like my, not like my brand, but like my vibe. I like just the lights, and you guys do too. So I'll definitely keep it in mind that you guys like that when it comes to setting up in my new place, which can't come soon enough. I am so excited to move. I don't know if I think I've mentioned this like a few times, but I just can't wait to have a bath. Like, I don't have a bath in this place at the moment, and I think it's just because I'm in like a block of flats. I'm not sure, and maybe when they were building it, they just thought we don't want any flood risks. But then I'm moving to another block of flats and there's baths. Like, I'm not really sure why this place didn't come with baths. They just decided to skip out on that. And I never thought of myself as a bath person, but it's been a stressful year, honey. Do you know what I mean? I just want to sit in the bath and like, I still haven't drank any alcohol, by the way, guys. I know, like, I can't believe it. I've stuck to it. And I don't move until sort of like second week of Feb. So I'm thinking like, do I stick it out and wait until like I'm in my new place and I can like celebrate, have a drink, maybe like run myself a bath and have like a glass of Prosecco like in the bath, like, do you know what I mean? Do I wait then, or is it gonna hit February 1st and I'm gonna be like,
hand me the rosé?
I don't know, because I've gone like, we're like in the last week of January now. By the way, to do my eyes, I'm literally just using the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit in medium to tan. I use this on my face. I love how like warm these colors are. And when I'm doing a really simple, easy eye look like this, I love using face products. I feel like the colors and stuff is just kind of the vibe that I'm going for. So that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, no, like I've gone a good few weeks now with no alcohol whatsoever that I'm just like, maybe I should stick it out and just wait until I'm in the new place, and then it'll be a reason to drink to celebrate, you know? Let me know if you guys are doing dry January too. How you getting along with it? I literally just saw this TikTok that was like, can anyone else can anyone else not stop thinking about one day being on the beach by a pool, like with cocktails, and just being drunk at like 2 in the afternoon? And I was like, doesn't the concept of going on holiday and, you know, going back out into bars and restaurants and stuff like that, doesn't that just seem so weird now? Like the day that they say like, oh, we can go back into bars and stuff is like, I'm not even gonna know how to behave. And I actually kind of think it's never really gonna go back to the way it was probably ever again. Before they fully locked us down and some bars and stuff were still open and everything was table service and like the staff had to come to you, I was like, I can deal with this for the foreseeable. Like not having to go up to a sweaty bar and like try and fight for a drink. Like I don't mind if that never comes back. I don't mind at all. But I kind of just miss them all going out for dinner, getting dressed up for dinner, being able to like talk to someone on a dating app and actually be able to say, let's go out for drinks. Like, do you know what I mean? All you've got is going on walks, and that's literally kind of it. It's boring, and then you're like, well, I can't be asked to talk to anyone new because you can't actually meet with them, so what's the fucking point? I don't know. I just think that's gonna be such like a weird yet exciting time. I keep seeing all these tweets that are like saying when Corona's over is sounding like, and then something that's just not ever gonna happen is crazy. Crazy. I'm just praying by summer, fingers crossed, that we have like a decent summer this year. Please, please. What do I want to do with my, I don't know why I say what do I want to do with my makeup, because it's not going to be any different, let's be honest. I don't want to like carve out my crease, but I want to give it a little bit more definition than I maybe usually would. I don't know. By the way, use this time, like us sitting together, chatting, talking, whatever. Play with makeup if you want. If you guys want me to do like colorful looks, then let me know. I was kind of thinking of doing a Valentine's Day makeup look, and like, I'm not seeing anyone. I'm not I'm single as fuck. Like, I just think Valentine's Day makeup's really pretty. I saw this one look that was just like a really nice simple eye with like this beautiful like magenta lip, and I was like, as much as I love like red lips and stuff, magenta is another one of my favorite like brights to use. And I know I've got some really nice pink, so let me know if you guys would like me to do like a Valentine's Day makeup look, even though I'm single as fuck and not going anywhere. I just think the makeup's pretty. But I think in terms of like shadows in my crease, I'm not going too ham today. If you're doing your makeup as you're going along with me right now, leave me a comment in the comment section in telling me what makeup look you've gone for. I want to know, because I'll be reading. If you're feeling adventurous today, if you're gonna do a crazy makeup look, why not do it in lockdown and just practice? I don't know. Also, speaking of doing like new things during lockdown, I was thinking I low-key want to start, I don't know, doing that thing on TikTok where you just kind of like vlog your day. Like, I don't know, I kind of do it on here, but I don't know. I want to use my TikTok platform a bit more and like actually make content for it, because I really enjoy making TikTok content. And it's so fun. Like anyone can do YouTube and Instagram and stuff like that, but like literally anyone and everyone can do TikTok and do TikTok well. There are some fucking funny people on that app. And I also tweeted the other day, I've really got to stop falling in love with people on TikTok, because that is becoming a problem. And especially when their Instagram is like linked to their account, and you find them and then it says that they're from Australia or from like South Africa or something, and you're like, they're so lucky. Oh, but seriously, you find the most funny, gorgeous people on that app, and they're my kind of people. They're my kind of people. But yeah, I really want to get into TikTok. I feel like if I really put my mind to it, I could really get into TikTok, you know? By the way, I'm just using the darkest shade from that contour palette to just do a little bit of a smoky wing. Duh. What else do I do these days? I have a question as well. So like I said, I'm moving in in like 3 weeks, let's say. And I don't know when to start packing up all my stuff. I've got boxes and stuff like ready to go. I'm just like, don't know when's too early or too soon or what. Like, when should you start packing up all your stuff? Because some stuff is like, I don't use every day, so I could start packing that, but then my brain needs to sort of do it in like an order, you know, and like not do it all at once, but I don't know, I kind of need a little bit more structure than to just like start packing things that I don't use. Do you know what I mean? And also, would you guys be interested in me filming me packing up my stuff? Like I said, I don't want to not do any moving vlogs, but I don't know if like me packing up my shit is really boring, because I don't really know how to make that interesting. Again, give me some suggestions down below of that kind of content that you want to see. I obviously plan to do like a flat tour when all the furniture's in, and if I get any new bits and it's kind of looking how I want it to look. I don't think I'm gonna do an empty flat tour because, I don't know, like I said, people are crazy and they can figure out where you live just from your wooden floor or the way that your kitchen's designed, because they recognize it and they just figure it out. So that's why I'm just like a little bit skeptical. But like I said, I don't want to leave you guys completely contentless, and you guys did give me a few suggestions on the video where I did mention it and talk about it and say like, I want to do some content, let me know. And I think a lot of you guys just sort of said like not to show the outside, but that wasn't really what I was getting at. Like, oh, I was never going to show the outside of my flat, like no way. But people figure out where you live from the inside of your flat, so that's why I'm like, I don't know which content to feel safe to do, you know? Anyway, moving on. We've done the eyes now. I'm just gonna pop some mascara on. And I do actually have some new lashes today. A lot of you guys always ask me about lashes, and I feel like I always try and find the best one. Lashes is something that I will always purchase myself, and you know, I'm determined to find the best one. I'm using these today. I've been loving a bit of Ardell at the moment. These are the Ardell 580 Texture Eyes Lashes. Now, I saw these on, where did I get these from? Beauty Bay, and I think these were kind of new in, correct me if I'm wrong, but you can see they're kind of like loads of different lengths, very light and wispy. You know, that's kind of the vibe that I'm going for. I'm just gonna put a bit of mascara on. This is the Revolution 5D Extra Lash. So better give me some sort of, ooh. By the way, I've gone back to having really little lashes. Don't know what happened. They've just gone really small. Let me know if you guys have any really good lash serums that actually work, okay? I tried that Rapid Lash once upon a time. Rapid Lash. That like is meant to be the best thing ever. I don't know if I was applying it wrong. Sorry. But I don't know. I just didn't see any results. I used one from L'Oreal once upon a time and I actually did see some results from that, so maybe I'll check that out. And also the Maybelline Lash Conditioner that you're meant to wear sort of like before you go to bed. I used that before and that really works, so maybe I'll go back to using that. But do those kind of products expire quite quickly? Because I started to think when it came to the Rapid Lash thing, like, oh, maybe it's like expired, but I don't even think I had it that long, to be completely honest. Anyway, let's see how this lash looks. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick this lash on. So BRB. Guys, these lashes are gorgeous. I love Ardell lashes because I really love the lightweight lash band, and I like the fact that they're just so easy to apply. This is 100% gonna be my new sort of like everyday, really easy, quick lash. I've still like, I love this, but I've still not found like my perfect lash. My ideal lash is again like a super thin lash band, like wispy, kind of more spiky, lightweight, what are they called? Hairs, if you will, like lashes. But I love a wing. Like I wish this kind of had like darker outer corners or something like that, like a bit more heavy duty, and they're a little bit like, I'd probably have them shorter if it was me doing a lash. But that's just me, and that would be like my dream lash, like, I don't know. Anyway, right, we already moisturized, so now I'm gonna prime my skin. I'm gonna use this one. Don't know if it's new, but I got it new from NYX. And this is the brightening primer. I love anything that's gonna brighten my skin underneath. I recently, like I said, had a big clear out of makeup. Guys, how disgusting is this? I'd been keeping like lip products and stuff like that that had been in my collection from the very beginning. So they're like, oh my goodness, that smells so good. That smells like mangoes. Does it say it? It's got mangoes in it. Papaya fruit extract. Oh my goodness, that smells amazing. That makes me, you know, I just said about cocktails on the beach, like I suddenly need like a mango daiquiri or something. What was I even talking about? I'm completely distracted. I'm thinking about mango daiquiris. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, old makeup. I had kept, because they just looked pretty in display, lip products from like 4 years ago. I like got them out. They were separated, and not in a way that you can just shake it up and it's actually fine. It was not fine. It was actually quite horrific and disgusting. So I was like, oh my God. Like, why am I still keeping this stuff? Like, I gotta bin it. This primer is gorgeous. Like, one, it smells unreal, and two, really gave me that gorgeous glow. Oh my God, I'm so excited about this foundation. So I'm gonna use the new Huda foundation. They sent me 3 shades. This is the lighter shade. This is 320. I have got a bit of instant tan on, so I'm hoping this is gonna be, this looks okay. I know Huda foundations can be like a lot, so I'm gonna use a sponge. I love this sponge. This is the Uma Beauty sponge. So good. It's got a little bit more of a firm butt, but this is just so soft. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this. I did used to love the Huda foundation, and you know what? This is meant to be the like new and improved formula of the original foundation, and I'm so glad it now has a slightly more luminous finish because I loved the coverage from the original Huda foundation. It really was a faux filter foundation. I think that's what it's called, isn't it? Hashtag faux filter, yeah. It literally gave you a filter on your skin. It was so full coverage, but the fact that it was a matte finish as well, number one, I found it made it really kind of hard to like take off at the end of the day. Like it was actually so tedious, and yeah, it lasted all night and it looked amazing. Felt like it kind of dried my skin out a bit again because it was matte, and even if I would put skincare and stuff underneath because it was so heavy duty, I mean, that didn't really help, but I mean, it looked amazing on the skin. So the fact that she's listened to everyone's feedback, because I feel like that was a lot of people's opinions, and has come out with basically the same one, slightly more of a luminous matte finish, therefore more comfortable on the skin, but that same faux filter finish, like already, this looks beautiful on the skin and doesn't feel too cakey or anything like that. And I like foundations like this. This definitely wouldn't be like an everyday foundation unless you love that full beat every day, which I definitely did used to, but this is definitely, this is definitely probably gonna be a new fave. I can just tell for when I'm taking pictures, and I want my makeup to have kind of like slightly more luminous, less heavy look, but a flawless finish. So I'm now gonna use my NARS concealer. I always end up reaching back for this concealer. It's just so nice. And this shade called Canal, I love this. This is a slightly pinky peach undertone, so really helps to brighten. You can tell I'm all about the brightening. I think it's just because I'm tired. I'm always tired. Anything that's gonna brighten up underneath my eyes, brighten my skin, I freaking need it, because these bags under my eyes are no joke. And I'm not saying that I would ever do it because I get really freaked out about things like this, my phobia of death, and not that I'd die, but I don't know, something might happen. Has anyone had good experience with under eye filler? Like, if you've had naturally really deep set eyes, or like under eyes even, sorry, and you got filler, or you just wanted to get under eye filler, I don't know, whatever, let me know if you had like a good experience, because I've had really mixed reviews. I've had some people say best thing they ever did, made such a difference, like I saw their before and afters and I was like, oh my goodness, you've sold me on it, essentially. But then I've had some people say that they had it like migrate down their face, and it like had to get it dissolved, and it just wasn't good. And that is what I'd be terrified of, because I don't want filler migrating down my face, like if I want it to be under my eyes, do you know what I mean? So let me know if you've ever had under eye filler. Number one, where did you go? And number two, how did you feel about it? Does it hurt? Is it scary? Can you feel it? Like, please let a bitch know. I'm not a stranger to filler, but I've only really had it in like, I've only had it in my lips, my cheeks, which you literally cannot feel at all, and in my jaw. But I had that ages ago, and again, can't feel anything in your jaw either. And yeah, the only place I ever know is that really hurts. Oh, and in my nose. But yeah, and in nose, that friggin', that hurts. That shit hurts. Like, actually, it doesn't hurt on the bridge of your nose, but the tip, that really fucking hurts. I'm now gonna use the Milk Makeup Matte Bronzer. Han got me this for Christmas because she always uses it, and me and Maddie are like, what is that? It looks amazing. It blends like a dream, and she always gets her little YSL. Is it YSL? I think it's actually an Hourglass foundation brush. Dabs it on there and just like buffs it in, and it just looks so effortless and amazing. So she got us both it for Christmas because we always used to like be like, can we borrow it? I was saying to the girls the other day, I had such a great response from you guys for the FaceTime like collab video with Jack, and it was so fun and like easy to film. I was saying to the girls that maybe us three should do like a Zoom or a FaceTime, like get ready with me and I record it and just like have like a catch up and stuff. Would you guys be down for a video like that? Let me know. So basically a similar concept, but kind of like a get ready with us, catch up with us, and be on FaceTime. Well, like me, Hannah and Mads would be on FaceTime, but then you watching, so technically it would feel like we were all on FaceTime or like on a Zoom or something like that. So let me know if that's something that you want to do, because obviously during this time, I've just kind of been thinking of content that I can do on my own, but it's not impossible to collab with people, and I miss filming with them so much. And thanks to modern technology, darling, we do have a thing called FaceTime and screen record, and I can make collabs work that way. I've seen a lot of American influencers, well actually I've seen a lot of American influencers collabing in person, but I've seen American influencers also do these like virtual collabs. So let me know, because I could do it with anyone really. I've obviously, Hannah and Mads is an instant first choice. Anyone else that you want to see? Let me know. I might be able to make it work and come up with some video ideas. I love to set my under eyes with more of a powder foundation. Again, especially if I'm doing, where's my fucking brush? If I'm doing like having a content day, just want it to look extra flawless. And like I said, these bags. So I'm using the Fenty powder foundation in 270 under my eyes. I actually have a Fenty Zoom call later. How exciting is that? Like a virtual event about this foundation. And oh my God, I'm not actually even using this because I'm on the Zoom later. I genuinely was like, I'm gonna use this today because I always use my Charlotte Tilbury and I feel like I need to mix it up. Well, that's lucky. Planned that well. But yeah, I like to go in with a powder foundation first just to really set it and give me maximum coverage. And I'm going in with the shade 280, just kind of underneath my contour. And like just around the sides of my face for a bit more coverage, you know. Gorgeous. Okay, so now let's go in with some contour. I'm gonna just use what's in front of me. I normally use my palette, and I'm going to for like my shimmery bronzer, but I'm quite liking these shades, especially for like the nose contour. So let me get my infamous nose contour brush that everyone's always like, it's from Morphe, it's the M572. Love this. I'm gonna mix these two top colors together. And where should I look? Where's my mirror? Just oh yeah, love those colors. Nose contour, what did we do without it? Do you know what I mean? Always make sure I've got to take it all the way up. I feel like I always save and like all those TikTok videos that are about how people go into their nose. I never do it. Like the intricate like cream contour like on the nose and the little line across. I'm always like, oh my God, that's amazing. I need to try it, but I never do. Never, bitch. Again, I'm just mixing those two colors together to essentially set that cream in place, but give me a bit of a bronze, darling, all around my face. I don't like to do this too much because I don't want it to be too heavy. I prefer the look of a shimmery bronzer to warm up my skin, but just to kind of define that contour. Am I in focus? I hope I am. I keep like, feel like I'm going like in and out of focus. Sorry about it, I don't mean to. Oh my God. I think I've said this before. Actually, I'm not gonna do my shimmery bronzer yet. I'm gonna go ahead and just bake this. I've fallen back in love with it. I definitely raved about this a while ago. It's the Beauty Blender like puff. My two fingers in there. Sorry, didn't mean for that to sound inappropriate. But I like to take my Laura Mercier translucent in honey and just pop it along my nose like that. And then again, along the contour. If you guys have, like I said, a more like medium, and you could probably get away with a light and like a sort of in the middle complexion like me, try the translucent powder from Laura Mercier in honey. I love the original one, don't get me wrong. I do just find a little bit of a slight cast from it. Maybe I'm applying too much, I don't know. But this one I just find brightens and does everything that the original does, without that cast, and it's just a bit more of like a nicer tone. I don't know, maybe that's because I tend to wear more like yellowy based products on my skin, but if you have that same issue with me and like you love Laura Mercier and the way that it makes your makeup like last and stay and stuff, but the white is just a little bit too, you know, try the honey one. It's honestly amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows. Let's go in with Precisely My Brow from Benefit. Love this one. I feel like my eyebrows are shrinking. I don't know, like, what's happening there. I can't picture myself picking them or anything. I'm not really sure what's happening. Just thought I'd let you know an observation that I've made. But luckily we've got Benefit to save the day and nobody needs to know. Nobody needs to know. I feel like this video is probably going to be quite a long one because, like I said, I'm trying not to edit it down and cut it down. I want this to be like we're doing things in real time, you know? But if there is just like moments of dead silence, I probably will cut them out. I'm not gonna lie, but it's still gonna be a long video. Feather it through the front. Tell you what I did the other day, which took up so much of my time, but I am so happy that I did it, is went through my Instagram and deleted / archived like everything. I just noticed I had like 1,500 posts and I was like, fucking hell. Not that that even matters, but I was like, that is a lot. Like, that must go back 4 years worth of content, and it did. And I just was going back to some of my pictures and I was just like, who is that, for one? And two, the way I used to edit was just so obviously not good. Like, I'll just put it that way. Like, I was just like, this needs to go. Like, I'm sorry. I don't want to delete it because it's actually kind of nice to look back and reflect on, but it needed to go. I don't know. It's good to just have like a bit of a clean up. Like, you know, sometimes when you clean, well, not sometimes, like every time I clean my bedroom or my flat, just makes me feel better and more relaxed. I don't know, when you have a clean and like tidy up and organize, you just feel better, you know? So if you were thinking about going, but I'm not gonna lie, it took up 2 hours. It really set me back. Like, I was just like, okay, for an hour, Rachel, you're just gonna go through and delete it all, because I generally didn't think it would take me more than an hour. I wish Instagram would come up with a feature of like mass delete or like mass archive. Like, is so long and boring, like, but it was so worth it. I'm so glad that I did it, because yeah, an hour passed, I wasn't even like nearly done. I was like, oh my God, like, I've got so much to go, but I can't stop. If you needed a sign to do the same, this is it. Right, brows are done. Gorgeous. I'm just gonna finish up underneath my eyes. Let's take that contour kit back. Just run a wee shadow under it. Although, I did come across a video that I had done in the past, and it was like a £20 makeup challenge, and I was like, do you know what? That would actually be, that would probably be a good video idea for now. I feel like everyone loves makeup, for one. Everyone loves cheap but good makeup, for two. And obviously, like, all of us are wanting to like save money where possible. I thought if I could produce like an Instagram, glam makeup look, like sort of similar to this, but for under 20 quid. That's one, a challenge that I would like to do. And two, I feel like people would want to see that and know about that. So let me know again if that is a video that you guys would want to see. I'm going to take my Golden Hour Shimmery Bronzer from my palette and apply that. This is just my favorite thing ever. I'm sorry. And I know it's a lot of your guys' favorite thing too. Like, from this palette, this just is the best thing. Shimmery bronzers. Alive. Coming together, ladies. And I'm just gonna Get It Poppin' and put that on my nose. Right, let's do blush. And I would use the blush from my palette, but I got this new one from Melt. I got it from Beauty Bay. And I just love these bright pinks at the moment. I feel like this is very Kylie Jenner blush. She loves like a bright pink, but very subtle. Oh my God. That is gorgeous. What is that called? Baldy. Baldy. Why can't I say that? Baldy. Like, you know when people are like, damn, she got a baldy. There, like Bawdy, B-A-W-D-Y from Mel. By the way, I will link all of this stuff down below. This isn't meant to be like a full buy everything makeup tutorial. This is just what I'm using, but you guys always ask, so I always make sure to like at least leave a name and a link if you guys want it. Finally, we can do the lips. This is one that I've been wearing a lot recently, although I'm not gonna wear the gloss I've been wearing recently because... So what I've been wearing is the Peaches and Cream lip liner in Praline. This is like super cheap, by the way. This is like £3 or £4. And I just love this color. Like, this color is just perfect. Praline, and then going in with the Fenty Beauty Unbutton lip paint. These are the lip paints that I've got, and like I said, you know, I said I wanted to do that Valentine's Day, oh, wrong drawer. That Valentine's Day, like, makeup look. Like, how gorgeous would that be? With, like, this eye makeup, like, oh my God, I should have done it. I've got to take pictures today, I can't put a pink lip on, but like for Valentine's Day, I just thought that with like maybe slightly more like pinkier tones on the eyes, that would be really fucking pretty. And because I'm not kissing anyone or doing anything, I thought that would be a nice makeup tutorial. So let me know if that is something that you guys want to see. But yeah, I'm just going in with Unbutton. I love the little applicator on this and the formula. Like, it's just such a gorgeous peachy everyday matte kind of color, and if you want to leave it matte, leave it matte. I'm going to go back in with the pencil, but I am going to be wearing a gloss, like I said. These glosses, oh my goodness, not only are they super affordable, they are sucking, juicy ass, dropping, popping glosses. They are so good. They are the Kiko Hydro Glosses, 3D Hydro Glosses, and this one is in the number 17. Oh yeah, this would be gorgeous with just lip liner and this. Like, they've got that kind of like formula. They are so good. They're so good. So yeah, I'm gonna pop this on, and I love the applicator on these as well. Let's watch the magic happen. Ah! Already? Ah! Oh yeah, like, oh. Normally I prefer my glosses a little bit lighter than this, and I'm actually finding recently, I don't really like gloss that has a lot of pigment to it. I more like to customize my lip with the lip liner and the lipstick, and I kind of want my gloss to just be more of like a juicy topper, if that makes sense. Have maybe a little bit of like gold in it, like a reflex of gold or something like that, but I prefer it to be a little bit more of a topper. That just adds that extra like juice. So I've actually been really loving clear glosses at the moment, but I do really, really love this one from Kiko. And finally, time to set it all in place. I've been loving these. You guys know I love, love, love the Revolution setting sprays. Again, super affordable. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Conceal and Define Infinite one first. Let's douse ourselves in that. And this is why, guys, I had to get the fan. I had to get the fan for these moments, this specific moment. Ah, hello, oh, hello, oh. Did anyone else used to do that when they were younger and it would sound like Travis Scott, like, say it? This one's not doing it. Now, I go in with the Glass Shimmer Fix. Love the sound and like idea of glass skin. That was a trend, I think, and just looks so beautiful. This one has a little bit of like, you can see, like iridescent sparkle to it, and I kind of like that on my skin. But I will say, this one smells really bizarre. It's something from my childhood, like a swimming pool or something. But it's quite sweet, but there's something about it that I'm like, what is that smell? Anyway, oh my God, that is my makeup done. No idea how long the video is gonna be. I think my wee clip's out. Tried to put a little bit of effort into my hair today. Went for a little braid today. This one's actually from Beauty Works. It comes as a braid Like, you could just buy the clip-in ponytail and braid it, but this one has specific parts to braid and I find it so easy to put in. But that was the end of the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I have tried to minimize the editing on this, so it is kind of a long one that you can watch while you get ready, and it's like we're getting ready together. So I really hope you guys enjoyed it and enjoyed a little bit of makeup therapy with me. It has been a while since I've done like a chilled makeup video, and I hope I've put you guys on to some amazing products. I love the way that this came out. Again, I know, super simple. Let me know if any of the video suggestions I have said throughout the video are ones that you want to see, or just drop your own suggestions in the comment section down below. It's always appreciated, and I'm always taking notes and replying to you guys. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, where I feel quite good about the content that I've got planned at the moment, so I don't want you guys to miss it. So make sure the notification bell is on, and yeah, I will see you in the next video. I finished my coffee, so you know what that means. It's time for a fucking shot.